Welcome to Gardening with Judy. Today's tip, making compost.
Hi everybody, we're going to talk about what you need to make good compost, but we're going to concentrate mostly on bin 1 because this is the first step of any kind of composting. And we want to think of the first thing we need to do when we've worked in our garden beds or in the perimeter areas. What are we going to do with those large clippings? Some of them may be 3 or 4 feet long. You should think nothing should go into this bin if it's not 5 inches or smaller. So somebody's been working here in their garden, removing some old kale, looks like, and they've done a great job. They've come over here, they've cut it into small pieces. This one is almost there. It only needed a couple more cuts, not with these clippers. But anyway, a couple of more cuts, and it would be ready to go in the bin too. So you've put your green material in, and they go, good, I'm going home, I've tied up, done a great job. You must make it a priority to add some brown material. And brown material in our garden will be leaves from the ones that we were able to collect in the fall. I've started a little bin here. We'll see how that works. And there's a large leaf bin at the end of the old compost system. So put your green material in, follow it by your brown material. In a workshop that I went to by Angela Hoy, she was saying that ingredients in the compost are the most important thing to remember. And following a recipe, it's just like making a cake. I've got everything I need here to make a lovely pound cake. I've got some butter, some salt, some vanilla, some eggs. But if I just shove that pan into the oven, it's not going to work. Same thing with our compost. If we just shove it in, throw it in, it's never going to make that really lovely compost that we're looking for to use to enhance the soil in our perimeter garden. So you put in your green, you follow it with your brown. And if it's warm out and it's the material in here is very dry, like this is right now, you would want to maybe just add a bit of a watering can, maybe half a can depending, so that the material in there is kind of like a wet sponge that's just been wrung out. And then you need air. Now, one other thing we want to talk about in this video is if you want a good recipe, you don't want ingredients that are going to ruin your recipe. You don't want to take a lemon recipe and put chocolate in it. And in our garden, there are 2 plants we need to worry about and think about particularly. One's purple dead nettle. You see the little purple flowers. And the other is creeping buttercup. And it will normally have little yellow flowers. These are materials that should not go into the compost bin. There are other weeds, little grass weeds and things. We don't have to worry about those. But purple dead nettle and creeping buttercup, no. There's a short video already on our Facebook page talking about purple dead nettle. Anything that says for purple dead nettle, you can refer it. So if we have good ingredients, the right ingredients, when we get through, we should have